name's Mindy Armstead, and I am a professor at Marshall University. And I'm out here today with some students and my lab manager. We're working on a research project evaluating the effects of disturbance on a stream. So there's been a lot of research done recently on stream disturbance and restoration. And I think one of the downfalls of our current knowledge is that we don't really know the processes that occur during disturbance, which hinders our ability to restore and put streams back. So we have a watershed which is undisturbed, and it's been undisturbed for over 100 years, and it's old growth, but it has been timbered previously, but not for a long time. And basically what we're doing is we are establishing the baseline conditions of the stream with respect to this bug community and the habitat and the canopy and the effects of the canopy cover on the stream by taking a series of measurements. And then we're going to create some disturbance up in the headwater by cutting some timber, less than 1% of the watershed area, and then evaluate what occurs to the stream after the disturbance happens. And so this is going to lend information to what exactly the problems are, what exactly is changing with disturbance that allows us to better develop restoration plans to get our benthic macroinvertebrate communities back. So it's really going to help a lot, I think, along those lines.
My name is Mandy Wilson. I'm with Marshall University, and I am a research associate. And on this project, we are trying to evaluate the effects of this watershed, physically, chemically, biologically, what changes in the stream when trees are cut down. There's so many different things that it can affect the watershed, and I don't think people realize it sometimes. So we want to figure out exactly not only what affects it, but how much, the quantity.
My name is Kevin Rousey, and I'm a graduate research assistant at Marshall University. And what we're doing at this site is we're looking at the effect of disturbance on a headwater stream. So a disturbance is any kind of anything that happens within like in a watershed. So it could be like logging, it could be mining, it could be housing development, anything that happens within a watershed. We're looking at what the area is like. We're looking at canopy cover. We're looking at sediment transport. We're looking at drift. We're looking at flow. All those different parameters. We really just want to look at the initial after the initial disturbance, what happens. But then we're going to monitor it for a couple weeks after, and we could continue the project in the future and see what kind of effect, like long-term effect, that disturbance had on this watershed.
My name is Amanda Chapman. You can call me Mandy and everything, and this Aries disturbance project is my thesis project. And basically what we're trying to look at is how, based on like a stream and everything that has not been already disturbed or anything like that, we want to see when we do our own personal disturbance, how the stream's going to change physically, chemically, geomorphically, and we just want to see basically how just disturbing something 100 feet off the stream is going to affect, the benthic communities and the temperature and the flow and everything of this stream. I have found out things that I never would have thought about before, especially, analyzing and looking at how the stream is functioning as an entire ecosystem. So that's the main focus of this project, is saying, hey, we've got a baseline on it, but when we start disturbing it, even just by cutting down one tree, how is that going to affect the entire nature of the stream? And how is it going to, basically, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it really going to be that noticeable? And I think what Aries is doing is, they're focusing on the entire system of people, people that have money, people that, live on their own property and everything like that. And they're also looking at people that are big industries and people that are going to be, using a longer stretch of area. So for Aries, it's saying, not only is it for bigger corporations and bigger industry, they're also doing this research and funding for this research to help the little guys.